Hi Joost, and I'm back again with the Line 6 Pod Go, and I'm doing my full review now for you guys after trying this for a couple of weeks now. And I have to say it has a lot going for it for such a small package. So it's pretty easy to carry with the carrying handle, which is pretty easy to do. But I think the fact that you can control everything right in this little box right here is very, very cool. And you also get the USB cables. You can connect this to your computer and make all these minute changes. But even if you don't want to do that, you still have really cool control over all of the settings in a very intuitive way. A lot easier than some of the zoom pedals that I've tried. So I think that's what this has going for it. You can easily take this with you. It's not too large, but it is pretty hefty because it's such sturdy material with these sturdy metal stomp boxes right there. But you can go in and control everything right from the patches. You can very easily select one of the patches that's right in there. And easily switch back with just the push of one button. So that's pretty easy to do. Of course, you have to really make sure that the levels are the same when you switch from a distortion to like your clean sound again, unless that's what you want. You want a little more distortion on your solos perhaps, and then you want to stand out from the rest of the band, then you can keep it that way, but you can make these changes right in the settings. Now changing these settings is also pretty easy. You can very easily change the main settings with like just giving it a little bit more drive, for example. And really here it makes a lot of difference when you do that. And there are a few other settings that you can change very easily here right in the display with the treble, and then you can click on this button and save this patch to the same location if you want. So you have the new patch stored right in there. Now the downside of this thing is that you only have 32 spaces of like 4 of these sets. So a lot of other multi-effect pedals that I've tried have a lot more spaces to them, so you don't have a lot to work with here space-wise. And another downside is that you don't have a lot of space for different effects within one patch. So if you really want a lot of different effects within one patch, then this thing isn't the one for you. But if you just want some cool sounds, and this thing really does sound cool, with, well, I think enough different possibilities for most, then this is a really cool multi-effects processor to take with you. Now, when you click on the mode here, you can change all of the different settings right in the patch, so you can add different effects to it. So let's go through and give that a little reverb, because I like a little reverb on my clean sounds. So right now we're in stomp box mode. When you press this one, and you can also press this view button and then really make minute changes here. So right now we have a modulation, and let's change that to like a little delay. So with this knob you can select which one you want to change, the cab and the reverb and the amp, but I want this modulation, the tremolo, I want to change that. So you have a lot of different things here. You can set all these different parameters right from these buttons. EQ, modulation, phaser, ring mod, pitch ring. So you have a lot going on here. Panner, bias, tremolo, band phaser, univibe. So a lot more than you'll ever need, I think. But you can really make minute changes and get your perfect setup with this. Here's a simple delay, ping pong delay, duck delay, ping pong legacy, the dynamic delay. So let's set this one. Okay, so that already sounds a little different. That's not completely what I want, the stereo delay. you set the feedback time. The feedback and the mix a little lower. And the left and the right time and feedback, you can set those separately. So you can make like a dotted delay. So now just in a few seconds I've already changed my patch. So while it might not be the most powerful unit that you can buy, I really like it for the ease of use and the ease of which you can change these patches right here. And of course, I like all the ins and outs here as well. You can put your guitar in, then you have space for an extra foot switch, that's foot switch 7 and 8, which really allows you to change settings right from a foot switch as well, which is pretty cool. Then you can have a separate effects loop right in there. You have a main out, right, so it can be stereo or left and right separately. Then also have an amp out, so this is what I'm using so I can still hear what I'm playing while I'm recording this. And then of course the USB out, where you can change all of your settings right on the computer, which is also very easy to use, but you can also record with this quite easily just with the main pod right here. So those are all of the ways you can connect this device. Then with a foot switch, heavy duty stomp buttons right here. And I really think this is a great value for money. So I really recommend this if you just want an easy to use multi-effects processor and you don't need thousands upon thousands of effects within one patch, which is something that I personally don't want to use and don't have to use. So this is a really easy option for you.